Hello everyone, I'm Yahya Abed Musa, a 16-year-old teenager in high school. So let me ask you guys something. How many of you checked your phone before this talk? Or maybe even during? Because that's the world that we live in right now. We can't sit still, we can't focus, can't even have a moment of silence without reaching for our phones. And we tell ourselves, it's no big deal, it's just a habit. But is it really a habit? Or is it something bigger? Think about it. We're more connected than ever, yet we've never felt more alone. We scroll for hours, but somehow we still feel worse afterwards. We chase likes, comments, notifications, but they never really feel the emptiness. Why? Because our phones weren't designed to make us happy. They were designed to keep us hooked. And it's not just about the screen time. It's about what it does to us mentally and how it affects us. The anxiety, the pressure, the feeling we're never doing good enough. The feeling that we're never looking good enough and never living as exciting as the people we see online. It's exhausting. It's overwhelming. It's a trap. And let's talk about sleep. Right before bed, do you ever tell yourself, just 5 more minutes? And then suddenly it's 3 a.m. and you're watching videos about penguins learning how to surf. Or maybe even watching fictional stories. We have a good laugh about it, but it's real. We trade rest for endless scrolling, and then we wake up exhausted, anxious, and wondering why we feel like garbage. And what's the worst part about this? We do it the next night. And then there's social media. It's supposed to bring us together. But does it really? We sit in rooms full of people, staring at our screens instead of each other. We text instead of talk. We post pictures instead of making real memories. We've replaced real conversations with emojis, and we wonder why we feel disconnected. We are addicted, and the worst part is, we know it. But we still do it. We wake up and check our phones before we even check in with ourselves. We lose sleep, we lose time, we lose real moments, all for a glowing screen that doesn't really care about us. And this is where the power of storytelling comes in. We are wired for our stories. Stories bring us together, help us understand ourselves, and create meaningful moments in our lives. But instead of telling our own stories, we're consuming someone else's highlight reel. Instead of living in the moment, we're documenting it for people who aren't even there. And in doing so, we lose the real, unfiltered version of life. The version that isn't perfectly edited or captioned, but it actually felt. So, what do? Do we throw our phones in the ocean? Not necessarily, but maybe we'll start paying attention. Maybe we stop letting our phones control us. Maybe, just maybe, we look up, take a deep breath, and start living our life outside of a screen. Because if we don't, well, we might just scroll our lives away. Thank you for listening.